cinema matinee. I ain't got $7.50 to pay.
Resolved. Denzel Washington's The Great Debaters is a good, solid film. I will be taking the affirmative position today.
I think I'm actually going to be taking the negative position on this. Denzel Washington's The Great Debaters is an example of why actors don't always make great directors.
Can I ask you something?
What's that?
Why you hate black people, man?
You smell funny, and you eat all the chicken before I can get to it.
Oh, here we go with the chicken.
Now. This is about a small black college in Texas in the 1930s that has this teacher played by Denzel Washington, but the movie isn't really about him. It's about his debate students and dealing with racism at the time.
I'll tell you, though, the one thing I will say about this film that I wish I had seen more of, and is an important message for the kids out there, you can't just go, well, 'cause I said so, or 'cause I feel like it, or more simply and effectively, F you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this movie made me feel bad because most of my rebuttals are because.
Yeah.
Or my personal favorite, Corey argument number 2, which is, oh yeah, well, you like that movie, so your opinion sucks.
Oh, what the hell do you know? You liked Armageddon.
The award goes to Cyrus. The thing is, man, I'm caught between you two because I really did love this movie. And I admit, it is personal for me. Anytime they can get the truth out there, what lynching is really like. And there is a scene in here where they actually show, like, they hung some guy and then burned him. And I'm like, wow, more people, I don't know, more people probably need to see this.
I would argue that without the lynching, blacks could have never beaten Harvard.
You're right. They would not have beat the Harvard team.
That nails one of the problems with this movie. It's trying to be a big message film about the 30s and blacks and getting their freedom and racism in the South, but it's also trying to be this movie like this sort of like debate team trying to make it work. And both stories, they try to interact, and there's even this other thing about communism and unions, and they just never really quite gel.
Well, I think Denzel Washington, as a director, is just kind of very mechanical.
As much as I think he did a great job with the actors, because all of the acting in here, especially from the young kids, is fantastic.
Yeah.
He is an actor's director. The problem is he has zero visual style. There's everything in this feels like a really good made-for-HBO movie.
Man, I gotta tell you, the little fat kid who looked like he was having an allergic reaction to something the entire film, didn't he?
He does have a case of the fish face going on.
Yeah, he
Now,
does.
come on. His dad was played by who?
Forrest Whitaker.
Now, did he not look like Forrest Whitaker's son?
Yes, he did.
Mental institutions are filled with people who have confused
took from
themselves
the
with
rich and
Jesus
gave-
Christ.
I'm not
Oh, you
confused.
convinced you're Jesus Christ now? You convinced you're Jesus Christ? You know what words do.
Okay.
Come on now.
Amen.
Don't want to confuse yourself with Jesus
No,
Christ.
I'm not confused. I'm convinced.
I'm not judging you. I'm just concerned about your methods.
And that's the thing. I really love the acting in this movie. I really love the message behind the movie. And I did feel good. This movie just didn't have enough, for lack of a better word in a debate, oomph, to make me give it anything other than a matinee.
In the long run, at the end, I just didn't feel affected by this, and I just got to give it a rental.
You know, I like I said, I really like the movie. I give it a strong matinee, but it's not a must-see movie. It is good for what it's doing, but it's not one of the must-see movies.
This is a lynching. Y'all are lynching Denzel Washington right here.
I believe I gave Denzel the same rating you did there, Negra.
Nigger, damn, it just sounds worse when you put an A at the end of it.
Trying to make it